And for the last video in this set, we are going to go over how you can easily transition from a Muse workflow over to a Webflow workflow. Now, when you go ahead and create your project, you go ahead and just create it like you would normally do with a Muse project. Go ahead and go to the Webflow dashboard, create your project, and you are given with a blank canvas. You can go to the top left corner to change the project settings or head straight back to the dashboard. When you go into your project settings, here you can set your custom fonts and all of the other necessary info that you may want for this particular project. Now, when you do create your new project, make sure you have a folder set up on your external drive on your computer just to put all your assets in, which therefore you can drag and upload onto the image asset section on Webflow. Now, it's handy to note that Webflow assets are all hosted on their cloud-based systems. Next up is how you add your sections and build your website layout. Now, a great way to start this is to add a section to the page, give this a style name and add a container inside that. Again, you can give that a name and then place all of your necessary items into there. The breakpoints work slightly different to how Muse works. You have 4 predefined breakpoints as mentioned in the previous videos. These work by reading the parent style sheet that you set up. So if you set up a style for a particular element in the desktop layout, this style is carried down through the other 3 breakpoints. But if you go ahead and go to the tablet view and you go ahead and change a style for a particular element in there, this will just cascade down to the mobile landscape and mobile portrait view. So you can think of this as well, if an object is too big on tablet, I can reduce it down here, but it won't affect the desktop page. So that's just a brief rundown of Muse to Webflow, so you can easily get started with your future web projects.